Okay, spread that word, do that thing, there we go. Okay, up. Why is that still there? Hold on a sec. Okay. Now let me fix this quick. Boop. Okay. Okay. Alright, people. What is up? It is your boy Dark. We are here, we are alive, and we're doing Counterside because I wasn't able to do that yesterday. Because reasons. And reasons being I was getting paid to make a model, so. I also intended to do this a little earlier, but also kind of related to said model that I was making. More of the pay bullshit. But anyway, it's all sorted out, we're all good, so like I said last week, now that I've done episode 13 in the story, we're going to be working on this the sub-story stuff for the next while, because I got like 5 of these damn things. So we're going to start with Fallen Floor, a post-modem unauthorized experiment. And we're back in the France. Chamber's Grand Dimension Crevice that connects to the counter side, excuse me, is constantly visited by explorers in search of artifacts, like miners. They dive deep into the rusted hole on the elevator. And we got apparently 5 freaking acts. We're gonna grab that quick. Oh, that's funny. Someone actually will be, got lost to my fucking bunny squad. Gotta remind myself what the hell we got. A few interesting scene things. We got, yes, binaries are definitely useful. Cores are useful. I could go for the Lincoln stuff. Or a possibility definitely is a plus to grab, though. So let's see. Prologue. There are many things below the Great Dimension Crevice, but most of them have to do with death. Impatient counter. Hey, what's taking so long? Nervous explorer. Oh, this is a new one. Shut it. You think grilling me is gonna fix this broken machine any faster? It's them. Hurry, the CEOs are waking up from hibernation. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Done! Hey, I got the hatch open! Huffing and puffing. We should be safe now, right? You wish. We're only on the 5th floor. Many grade A counters die here. The clients we met at Scarati specifically warned us not to use our counter abilities here. Scarati, so how is it? Are you having any trouble controlling your CRF? Don't know. Can't tell since I haven't used it yet. Let's hope I don't have to use it here. Hired guards. What do we do with our injured buddy here? He's in bad shape. Should we put him on the elevator and send him up? We're not sending anyone up. Do you know how much a round trip on that thing costs? His lung's punctured. He won't make it anyway. Okay, mercy kill. Yeah, fair enough. Rest in peace. Incompetent guards. They all got wiped out by COs before we even reached our destination. They weren't all useless. They bought time for us. They weren't all useless. They bought time for us to get this far. What's that noise? It's the detector the guard had. It's set to go off when it detects a CSE level 3 or higher corruption ray. It means we're currently at a place filled with high level corruption rays. As expected of the Grand Dimensions Crevice Center. I can practically see the Ethereum shield eroding. Anyway, what even is this facility? Some kind of research lab? Many companies recklessly set up bases in the counterside to invest the corruption when the grand dimensional crevice appears. I don't know the exact history here either, but you can assume that that's the case for most buildings in the counterside that look to be in good shape on the outside. It's so spacious here, but it's too quiet. I don't like it. Let's just find the item we're here for and return to the elevator. Yeah, let's do that. I got something on the radar. The item must be on the other side of this gate. Damn, another locked door? Do I need to repair this door as well to get it open? Don't think even repairing will work. Look, it's welded shut. Then what do? Go around it? There's no time. I'll have to force it open with the plasma cutter. Oh, come on. I'm all for shortcuts, but this is gonna be loud. What if we wake up the whole town? You keep an eye out. I'll make it quick. How long has it been left here? It's covered in rust. Hey, what happened here? It's empty inside. No way. The signal was coming from inside just a moment ago. What? Then the item just walked off on its own? Saraski didn't say anything about this. Is this tracker busted or something? Hey, what are you doing over there? I see something through the debris. This is a flower? Impossible. How could it be a flower in the counter side? Hey, now we got company! CO's blocked off the engines. Just our luck. Damn, the bullets aren't working. How hard is this thing? Eat this! Did that work? Hey, did you just use your counter ability to take it down? I thought you couldn't use your CRF on the 5th floor. I didn't think it would work either. The Saraski dogs, they sold us unverified intel. Well, I suppose even they wouldn't know anything about this place. No one's ever returned from this place before. No, this works in our favor. We might be able to speed things up using my ability. Another alarm? Did you say you turned that detector off? This can't be. I set the threshold to 4 so it wouldn't go off. Huh? What are you saying? Something's coming. It's getting closer! Getting closer. What the hell is that? And then whatever it is probably killed them. Deep beneath the grand dimension crevice, there is a platform unaffected by the administration. Whatever that means. Your daughter's hospitalized and you can't even drop by for a visit? We made a breakthrough in our project. You'll have to take care of her alone for today. And you think I've got time? I have to shelf all my research to be here. I'm really sorry, Diana. I'll make sure to take some time off from work before her birthday. Sure, whatever. Bye. How's the food? Do you like it? I'm not sure. You have to eat to get better soon. When is Dad coming? We promised to be here on your birthday. Really? Of course. So why don't you think about what you want for your birthday present? I want you to be healthy, Mommy. Unlike me. What do you mean by that? Remember how Daddy took me and left you 5 years ago? And you got sick with the same thing I had while looking for him 5 years ago? This is a dream. I mean, of course it is. The corruption syndrome took your voice before your birthday came. We couldn't even have a proper conversation until the day we had to say goodbye. Mommy, I didn't even think your dad would take you away until you disappeared. I would have stopped him if I had known. Do you want to wake up from this dream? No. I still want to see you, even if it's like this. But my memory of your face is getting blurry, even in my dreams. I'm afraid that I might one day completely forget about you. Mommy, you're also sick, like me. And don't worry, I'll get through this. At least, until I find you. Research data that violates the administration's policy has been discovered in the Northern Union. An anonymous tip has been revealed that there have been attempts to weaponize COs. The Foreign Affairs Ministry at the Northern Union rebutted, claiming that this project had nothing to do with the national affairs, and was an attempt by foreign nationals to use their country's name to avoid the administration's surveillance. Furthermore, the Northern Union has expressed its willingness to actively cooperate with the administration's investigation, agreeing to provide a list of overseas nationals who were involved in the project to warrant issues for their arrest. Northern Union doing bullshit. Today's corruption rays in the Chamber's Oshawott zone are at acceptable levels. Please enjoy your day without the need for an Ethereum filter. Propagandist. The administration is lying to you and hiding the truth. Don't fall for their petty lies. Have faith in Magellan and be granted salvation. The corruption syndrome is not a disease, but a blessing that will lead us to paradise. That cult went under a year ago. Why are there still psychos like that roaming the streets? Poor person. Cut the crap about salvation and new humanity. Do you know how painful people with corruption syndrome die? The world desires change, but ignorant humans fear it. Don't resist and accept the corruption. You too can be saved. Isn't this a remnant? Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that a remnant of the replacers? And you! Get your hands off me, creep. If you got something chronic, why don't you live like you mean it? Don't drag everyone else down with your flimsy hopes. You dare treat a blessing as an illness, you blasphemous witch! You. I think I saw you on TV before. You're that doctor who invented the purified Ethereum liquid 5 years ago, right? It's rather noisy outside. Whether we're in a utopia or in moral decay, we can't seem to escape doomslayers. Even though nothing will matter when it's all over. I hate bright places like this. Hey now, it's nice to enjoy some coffee in a place like this sometimes. Makes you feel like a normal member of society. Enough, cut to the chase. A lifting request come in. They're asking us to recover missing bodies from the Grand Dimensional Crevice. Which floor? Second floor. Grinlands of Shangri-La. The coordinates are... Send me the briefing. Tell them I'll depart right away. Will you be alright? It's only been a few days since you came back from your last exploration. You'll hurt yourself if you go in and out of the Grand Dimensional Crevice so often. Corruption syndrome patients all die anyway. Gotta make a living while I still can. Alright, stay safe out there. Knowing how to make money and tales surviving in this world for a long time. What am I fighting? Striker... a little bit of everything. Okay, a little bit of everything. So, let's go with you. And... gotta remind myself, what the hell is Spencer? Because I have her. Now, she is a support unit too. Okay. Still no voice though, which is sad. But we'll use her. Oh yeah, right. I keep forgetting the damn shit. Administration Shitty Chamber. Abandoned mine in Old Columbia. 355 meters underground. Saraski Lifting Company jurisdiction. Grand Dimensional Crevice Elevator. Pioneer. Platform 2A. Elevator deployment and inspection completed. The recommended stay time is 24 hours. After that, you are at risk of being affected by corruption rays. Oakland, huh? Nice to meet you, Spencer. I'm Oakland from Tomahawk. I'll be your bodyguard for this trip. I saw you taking a smoke break back there. Oh, yeah. I hate the smell of cigarettes. And so do the residents down there. Huh. Then I'll leave them behind. You the brawny type? Of course. Leave the heavy lifting to me. Load this up in the back. Sure. Whoa! This is heavy. What's all this? Detector parts. Detectors? Were detectors always this big? Anything used where the corruption ray is strong is bulky and heavy. Yeah, makes sense. It's gotta be reinforced to resist corruption rays. Because that shit degrades everything. Dissension complete. Depth check and suit strain level synchronization initiated. Woo. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you taking your suit off? We're on the second floor of the Grand Dimensional Crevice. Don't sweat it. We're through the descent strain. There's no risk of being infected as long as your ATM shield is fine. This is reckless. Even a tiny scratch in a place like this could expose you to corruption syndrome. I'd rather die than being trapped in that stuffy suit. Besides, I thought you were going to protect me, Mr. Bodyguard. Feeling under the weather? Well, you're not wrong. Then I'll get the detector set up. You keep a lookout. Don't go off for a smoke and wake them up, alright? Got it, don't worry. Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, that's funny, actually. It's actually NPC support, random freaking guy in a suit, huh? I was gonna say, my Spencer rarely did a fucking thing. And here I thought it was gonna be the blocker type, not the other type. Well, whatever. Should be around here. We're close. I don't see any bodies. Found it. That's just a bug made of stone. Fossils from Counterside are rare. Many collectors will pay a good amount for something like this. What? Isn't this fossil one related to our mission? Side hustles aren't an option if you want to be using high quality equipment that'll keep you alive. You won't last a year in this line of work as a goody two-shoes worker, Oakland. Hey, wait for me. It's dangerous going alone. What is this? ID tags check out. They're the exploration team the company sent. How does someone end up like this? Guess we won't know for sure until we identify them, but seeing how the legs and torsos are 10 miles apart, it must be a CO. I don't feel so good. Don't hurl in the suit because you can't wash it. Just grab the tags in the black box and our mission here is done. Copy that, then. This is... done. Copy? Radio comms? It's the emergency comms. Hold on, let me find the frequency. This is... Stripple Jackson Expedition. Does anyone copy? We've been ambushed by an unidentified enemy. Please, anyone help us! I triangulated the transmission. The coordinates are 147 125 109 425. So, we're at whatever. Turn that off. Excuse me? The coordinates you just relayed are the location on the 5th floor. 5th floor? The limited point of descent where no one's able to come back from? Yeah. Going there is suicide. And we don't even have a way to get there with the elevator we came on. What on earth are we doing what else are they doing in a place like that? Either it's auditory hallucinations called by abnormal phenomena, or some truly brave souls went down there knowing that they won't be able to come back up. Is anyone out there? I'll give you anything you want. Just help me, somebody! I think we got all the tags. Let's go back. It's probably the guy from the first exit. Now, if I recall the story vaguely, given the operators that got released during that time, I think this is the story where the giant mechanical dragon dino thing and the lolly CO come in. Hey, what's up, Geltier? Time went backwards for my daughter, ticking away even when I wasn't there. How you doing? More, please. You're lucky, finding someone who sells strawberries in the middle of winter. Do you like the smoothie I made you that much? I'm evolving. How so? Uh-huh. I love ice. How about the strawberries? Aren't they street? Not sure. I like cold things. More ice, please. Oh, of course. You have to go in for a checkup later, so this is the last one, okay? Okay. Miss Spencer? Miss Spencer! Are you okay? I thought I told you not to come to my place. It's been 2 hours since we were supposed to meet. I got worried because I couldn't reach you. You were worried about me? Oh, really? So you managed to drive on the freeway for the first time. Nice! Of course, you're an important client of mine. Seeing the needles rolling around, I see that you're using purified Ethereum liquid again. Yeah, I mean, that's always how it is the first time you do it. Yeah. I almost even stabbed you in the face because you looked like a CO from the drug just now. You weren't even looking at me. I just kept making the smoothie. Today is the practice again. Ah, so that's why you're saying you were busy? You can have it all. There's no one to drink it anyway. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of it. I'll just have a glass. These strawberries are good. They're in season these days, no? You're good at this. You have a secret recipe? to park backwards. Did you now? You figured out the trick? Enough chit-chat. Get to the chase. We made progress on the investigation you requested last time. We obtained information that at least 2 exploration teams used the elevator without Sir Crosta's permission 3 months ago. You just do it. I mean, some people figure out certain tricks, some people don't. What's that got to do with what I asked? It was reported that among those exploration teams, there was an individual suspected to be Dr. Edwin. 3 months ago. That information is way too stale. I don't like the sound of supposed to be. This is about finding a researcher who was working on top secret projects until he disappeared into thin air. This is a completely different scale than a simple search and rescue. Alright, fine. So is there any proof? The elevator operation logs. This is the elevator operation logs managed internally by Sarisky. Elevator 3 moved. And 3 months ago at that. I thought it had been decommissioned a long time ago. Sarisky still operating it? No, the elevator had been abandoned since the disappearance of the Cave Dish expedition 3 years ago. According to the records, an unauthorized expedition tried to repair and use the elevator. An expedition team fixing the elevator on their own? Why go so far? Because only elevator 3 goes down to the 5th floor of the Grand Dimensional Crevice. Any survivors? Not a single one. The deadline for reporting missing lifters is 5 days, so they're probably already dead. Who else knows about this incident? That's the thing. We heard that when you were down on the 2nd floor, someone sent a distress signal from the 5th floor. So those guys stranded on the 5th floor knew that elevator 3 was working. Exactly. Elevator 3 was being used multiple times since it got repaired. We just didn't know. Also, the client who hired the stranded team wants to meet you, Miss Spencer. I thought it was an obviously bad idea, so I refused. Contact them. Tell them I want to meet in person. Ah, look, he actually spit out the thing. What? You know as well as I do. No one's ever returned from the 5th floor. No one's returned so far. Then why are you still willing to go? Because I'm curious. I want to hear what kind of proposition they made that convinced the poor saps to willingly walk into the jaws of death. Colin's a capable manager, but he's still too naive in this line of work. But that's also why I trust him. Pleased to meet you, Miss Spencer. Huh. Didn't expect the administration to have a job for me. Lifters have short lifespans, and professionals who have extensive experience traveling the Grand Dimensional Crevice like you are even rarer. You administration folks have great tolerance, treating us gamblers like real professionals. In Chamber, skill equates to status, and if you have status, it's only natural to receive treatment accordingly. Even if that person is someone who engages in illegal dives, it wouldn't be an issue. I'll cut to the chase. What do you want? 3 months ago, someone infiltrated the depths of Chamber's Grand Dimensional Crevice. Dimensional Crevice. Crevice, god damn it. Lifters call it the 5th floor. Miss Spencer, we want you to find the intruder who entered that place. Intruder? And how is it the intruder is so different from us lifters that you need to put on a bounty? As you may be aware, bringing artifacts from the counter side to the normal side is illegal, because the artifacts can cause harmful effects to the normal side. The specifics of the artifact that the intruder is targeting are on another level. The specs, yes. Once brought into the normal side, it will be irreversible. So the administration knew that a dangerous artifact like that exists on the 5th floor, no? After the Great Purification War, the Chamber Grand Dimensional Crevice was the most active place for corporations trying to map out the counterside. And all the information held by corporations is also shared with the administration. Is this intruder headed to the 5th floor 3 months ago? If this intruder headed to the 5th floor 3 months ago, he must be long dead by now. He'll be alive, if he managed to obtain the artifact he was looking for, that is. What? What does that mean? Is this artifact some kind of resurrection device? I apologize. Anything beyond this is classified information. This is the contract stating that you'll be keeping your involvement with the administration confidential, along with your advance payment for this request. This is enough money to trade my life in for. Were the poor saps who were ahead of me paid this handsomely as well? They accepted the job at a fraction of the amount we're offering you. The expectations the administration is placing on you are on a different level. It's an honor for someone working in my line of work to be recognized by the administration. But what I need is information. Information on the intruder you're looking for. This is about finding the intruder who entered a restricted area. His identity isn't important. You'll be awarded additional compensation when you find living people or dead bodies. It's not about the money. I need the information about the target you're looking for. This is all the information I have for you. As you can see on the contract, anything beyond this is classified information. Then take this back and get out of here. Forget we ever had this conversation. What? You can't! Oh, excuse me. Yes. Yes. Is that so? Yes, I'll tell her that. Miss Spencer, this is for you. Call your boss all you want. If you're not willing to disclose your precious information, it's the senior of Chamber. He'll be answering any questions you might have. Oh shit, okay, so this happened before that then. This happened before Swan killed him. Pleased to talk to you, Miss Spencer. I'm Chamber's Administrator, Jackson. Yes, Mr. Jackson. And why would a senior of the administration need the services of someone such as myself? And that's a simple question to answer. Because you're the most senior veteran among the lifters who have ventured into the abyss. But I wasn't your first choice. How many lifters did you send to the 5th floor before me? 5 teams so far. None have survived. But they succeeded in paving the way for you to get there. That was your intention from the beginning? Sacrificing all those people just to make a path? I can't believe I just heard that coming from the administration. Chamber has always provided condemned prisoners as test data to support the progressive endeavors of corporations. Utilizing societal outcasts for the betterment of society is the Chamber way. Sorry to be a downer, but I don't know much about the 5th floor either. Even if I safely reach the destination, I'll be sticking my neck out there. I'll still be sticking my neck out there. We've assigned the most skilled team We've assigned the most skilled combatants among the inmates from Acheron, and a grade S counter to your team. We won't be leaving you to fend for yourself. The administration senior went through that much trouble for you? Yeah. And you just accepted that? That's right. They offered me a suspiciously large amount of money. What about your life? What good is money if you're dead? If I die, then you go and find yourself another job. Why are you talking like it's no big deal? Culkin, I'm telling you this for your own good. It's your loss if you get attached to me. I'm a wife with a child. I know. But your husband is an illegal immigrant and a criminal who broke national security laws. And he's cut contact with you after taking your daughter away from you without a word 5 years ago. You've been searching the depths of the counterside for this man, even contracting a terminal disease in the process. Culkin, Stop. If you just forget about that worthless man and lived your own life, your life wouldn't be as miserable. Stop talking as if you know everything. I'm guessing he got slapped. I'm sorry. I never should have said that. You're a grown man. Stop crying over a sore cheek. This is all for you. Once you meet a younger, prettier girl, you'll eventually be thankful I left you in the dust. You only end up with a patient to look after if you stick around with me. Miss Spencer. You've been through a lot helping me over the past 5 years, Culkin. I'll make sure to send you off with a generous severance package in accordance with Chamber's labor protection laws. Would giving me another chance be out of the question now? What you did was pathetic, but that's not just why. I think I'll quit being a lifter after this job. What? Do you mean that? The administration mentioned that they're chasing after a research organization known under the Northern Union. They found one of the key consultants to a project that posed a threat to humanity. They've been waiting for that person to return after witnessing him enter the depths of the Grand Dimensional Crevice. But it's been 3 months with no news yet. So, that's why you accepted the request. But that can't be right. If this person hadn't returned in 3 months, they must be dead. It seems the administration believes he's still alive. God damn it. The ludicrous amount of credits they offer makes me believe they have a good reason to believe that. Makes me think, yes. So I want to see for myself with my own eyes whether that man is truly alive or not, and what he's been doing down there if he is. You're not going alone, are you? Even the administration knew nobody in their right mind would accept a job like this. They said they'll select and appoint the most useful prisoners among Chamberlain's death row inmates. You'll be going down there with convicts? You'll be going down there with convicts? Can the administration be more irresponsible? I'll go with you, even though I don't have practical experience. I've learned enough over the years to be of some help. Taking care of a novice during a high-risk operation is going to make that much more harder for me. Is that what you want? No. And it won't just be convicts. The administration also mentioned a Grade S counter-agent. Grade S? Well, that's good news. If it's a counter trusted by the administration, then this person must be trustworthy and reliable. I don't know about that. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's this person. Huh. Hello, nice to meet you. You're saying hi to me? Yeah, I wanted to see you, Spencer. You the Grade S agent? Yeah, call me Hicks. That's my code name. Hicks, do you know what you signed up for? A super dangerous mission exploring the hyperdeaths. Being torn apart by the jaws of a CO, crushed by moving rocks, hurling blood as your organs get twisted by corruption spores, or even getting my flesh melted off in a dimensional neutron storm. Well, we're trying to avoid such things, but you're not wrong. I heard that you're someone who embarks on such perilous adventures. Is that right, Spencer? I love it too. Danger. This will be a tad different from the typical dive the administration makes you do. In this case, you'll be using the elevators to get through the Grand Dimensional Crevice instead of a dimensional ship. Terrible working conditions and high-risk accidents. That's fine. I'm just here to protect you, Spencer. So, put me to work. Hicks. You said you knew where the advanced party went missing, right? Yes, I have an excellent sense of smell. Then I'll leave the scouting to you. Oh, fine, you're getting paired with a fucking crazy. No, I'm kidding. 3 death row inmates in a counter. But we have no choice but to keep it small, because the more we have, the more COs we'll attract. That's fair enough, I guess. Let's see. Well, I think I'll keep it authentic. So, let's see here. Spencer. I know. Oh, hold on. I know I got. Wait, never mind. I know I got that person in here. At least I'm pretty sure I got that person in here. Where the hell? I thought I had her in here. Where the fuck is this bitch? There you are. Rivet would be crazy enough to fucking do it. Alright, let's go. Platform 3, Exploration Team Hanged Man Alpha. Waiting descent. Hanged Man Alpha. Agent Gallo, huh? Didn't think Sarusky would have this elevator up and running again. Given the tight security we saw on the way here, it doesn't seem like they're opening it for anyone. Cuba, huh? I've been on many missions finding data and artifacts. This is my first time getting a request to find a person. It's like bounty hunting. Sounds like fun. Kirk, huh? Everyone, check your Ethereum shields. Considering the viability of the environment, we aim to return within 48 hours at the most. Check complete, all green. Is that girl really not gonna wear a suit? Yes, I like pretty clothes, you see. We're not going to some theme park, even if you are a counter. You better at least have some protective... It's better to have at least some protective gear. She says she'll be fine. Leave her be. Look at our gloomy little group. At least she brightens up the atmosphere a bit. Main rope deployed and coordinate stabilizer activated. Lift and drop preparation complete. 3, 2, 1. Descend. Chambers Grand Dimensional Crevice Steps, 5th floor. 20 meters after the descent. Base point secured. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. Some equipment is fried, including the comms. Can't withstand the hyper-depth drive strains. Most cursorial equipment isn't sturdy enough to withstand the environment down here. Fortunately, the essentials are good. There shouldn't be any major issues with the operation. Hicks isn't back yet. We told her to return within 20 minutes during the briefing, but she's already off doing her own thing. Hope the COs didn't get her already. That would be a shame. Hicks's tag has been stationary in one spot for a while. It's likely that something happened, and she's unlikely to be aware that the comms are down. We'll move to her coordinates while putting down the guiding lights. Alright, fair enough. Even though I'm technically going to use her right now, just because reasons. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I have 2 of her. Alright. She got a chainsaw circular blade, which is funny to me. That was 1, 2, 3, goddamn. This is a building. Never expected to see a facility bigger than an airport in the middle of the counterside. It's a complete wreck. Must have been a huge explosion. Hicks is under the wreckage. The coordinates tell me that the basement hasn't collapsed yet. It's an emergency exit leading to the basement. It's quite huge, large. Hold. Dormant COs up ahead. They're all packed in here. Are they asleep? COs sleep? I guess they have it good down here, unlike their ugly mugs. It's a common trait among COs that appear in Chamber's grand dimensional crevice. Just don't touch them and they won't wake up. Wait, Captain. Why are you saying that as if we're gonna walk past them? I'll lead. Follow carefully. Are you serious? Beats fighting them. Guess we're doing this. Yeesh. Yeesh. Hey, wait up! Damn it, how long have we been walking? Where does this even lead to? Shush. I found the gate. We have to force it open since there's no power. I'll do it. Yo, bro, that's some good arm strength, huh? Well, that noise didn't wake... What am I looking at? What's with all this computing devices? It's in pretty good shape considering this is the counter side. After the Great Purification War, many of Chamber's corporations were eager to explore the counter side. This is likely one of the frontier bases built during that time. Looks like they converted it from an abandoned sewage treatment plant. It's understandable that they didn't notice such a place. Gallo, can you restore the terminal over there? Looks like a facility management terminal, considering the explosion. The damage don't seem too bad. Give me 30 minutes. Alright, we'll find Hicks in the meantime. There was a paper about the counter side, resembling a Paleozoic era primeval forest, but this is different because there's no signs of civilization in the counter side, at least. Is that a siege? Yeah, it's a siege. Okay. I'll bring out actual Spencer, and I think we'll bring in a tower. Let's see. Looks good to me. That said, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab something quick. Oh, my legs. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll grab lunch quick too, so give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's see now. Excuse me. God damn. I didn't even eat. Something's been bothering me for a while now. Those things extending between the structures. Those are trees, right? They're plants, but they're all withered up. Have you seen specimen like this in the counterside before, Captain? Never. I've seen fossils, but this is inside a man-made facility. It's not old enough for fossils to have been formed. Seem pretty calm about all this. The counterside itself is a place where common sense goes out the window. Trying to understand everything will only give you a headache. That's fair enough. True, as long as those things don't suddenly attack me, they don't bother me. Are you installing the distortion filter right now? Yes. This will block their sensory organs. They'll be like sleeping babies. So this is the cradle that Reaper Industries recently developed. Huh? All those bastards did was apply the technology that had been leaked into the Dart network. That's how ideas work. How can anyone run a business based solely on their own ideas? Did you hear that? Hear what? Why did the light turn on by itself? An alarm must have gone off as soon as it got power. What on earth did that idiot Gallo touch? COs are waking up. We have to get out of here. It's impossible. This is a straight corridor. They'll come from us at both sides. Damn it. What now? Stay calm and cover me. They won't target us as soon as the cradle's activated. Alright, let's do this!
みんな、結果が全てだ。ええ、突破しましょう。支援、準備完了です。おりゃおりゃ。
I love how we somehow got two of these things. Well, that was a little weird. Also, Hex coming out of freaking nowhere. Phew, and that's that. Is everyone okay? You. Where have you been hiding all this time? I tried sending a transmission, but all I got was radio silence. I stayed put so we didn't go looking for each other the wrong way. I came here because I heard voices. Good thing I wasn't too late. Are you kidding me? We almost died, all died, trying to find you! I'm sorry. Enough, now's not the time for an argument. I got a bad feeling, let's hurry! Don't forget, counterside is a place where common sense goes out the window. Yes. Yes, indeed. I think I'm just gonna go with what I did last time. What the? Gallo's dead? He didn't even make it that far. Oh, so much blood. How terrible. Crap. What now? Our engineer's dead. We'll continue with the job. Well, I kind of guessed that was going to happen sooner or later anyway. It's usually how these convict things go. Conflict, yeah. Same difference. Just wanted to eat the last of my lunch. Anyway. As long as the facility has power, it shouldn't be a concern. Are you serious? Giving up on the mission is only for the worst case scenario, Kirk. It also means that our buddy died in vain. Why did I sign up for this one-way ticket to hell just for parole? Because you thought it was better than lying in wait? There's a record of the gate to F-Wing being recently opened. The advanced party would have headed that way before going missing. So we're following in their tracks? There might be important clues there. And moving in blindly without any info is too risky. If the advanced party encountered something there, that thing should also still be there. I'll go. What? An agent died because of me, right? And since there might be important clues in F-Wing, I'll take responsibility and go there first. Hey, if you die, we have no counter. How are we supposed to make it back alive on our own? Don't worry, I don't die that easy. I like your attitude, but Kirk's right here. Going off on your own where a man down could put the whole team at risk. But if our target is there, wouldn't it be useless for us to look anywhere else? Don't worry about that. We're going to the F-Wing with you.
準備が終わり次第順次降下します。
戦場のこの空気大好き。ボンドを使わないと。これでも食らえ。
出力良好です、社長。
I'm gonna put you right in the center somewhere. I don't know, he kind of left. He may or may not be doing some, between driving practice or some crap he was saying. He might be doing, that's why he couldn't do the thing today. What's up, Inferno? Just keep blasting. Okay, it's dead. Gotta love it when I have a near infinite supply of apparently women in one-piece fucking swimsuits going forward to blast things. Hey, look at all this debris. Looks like there was an explosion here. The traces should show that the explosions were used from inside the facility, not outside. Why would they blow it up from here? It seems like a lot of explosive equipment. There seems like there's a lot of explosive equipment here too. They're probably planning on blowing up the whole facility as a precaution. Tech leaks are a serious matter. But if the terminal's fine, doesn't that mean there wasn't enough firepower? There are two possibilities. Either they failed to erase the records, or they were trying to eliminate something else besides the facility. I don't know, that's just her name. She seems to be a daredevil type, and it may or may not be addicted to getting beat the shit out of. And the dust scattered here are traces of carbonized Ethereum. Typically, there's only one reason why you would use such explosive materials and expensive materials in explosive. To take down COs. Well, it wouldn't be surprising for a high-tier CO to just pop out at this depth. We should take care of that. The higher CO might still be around. More care ain't gonna help us. This place is already crawling with COs waking up from their hibernation. What was that? An earthquake? It's not good to stay here for long. Let's move. Is the dino boy gonna pop up? Because I know there's a dino guy. Okay, well that was Act 1. The time we at? Noon? That wasn't too bad. Yeah, why not? We'll do a little bit more. I never forgotten the reason I wandered through the damned counter side. More of those creatures, huh? Might as well. If it ain't if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Just gonna get my use out for Spencer. Damn it. And we'll keep using you just cause. Alrighty. No, they haven't given her a voice yet. How dare these people not have voices? How dare they? F-Wing, Experiment and Medical Facilities. It's like a freezer here. The cold is piercing through my skin. You okay, Chainsaw Lady? You don't even have a coat on. I'm not a fan of the cold, but I'm okay. Instead of freezing to death, why not borrow our dead friend's scoot? Oh no, the suit's soaked in blood. And I can't control myself when I smell blood. You're concerned about hygiene when you're freezing your socks off? That's some mentality you got there. Captain, there's no signs of people here. We're just gonna continue playing hide and seek in this massive place. We're going to use the surveillance cameras in F-Wing. While I restore the terminal, you guys set up the cradle. Got it. Done. The cameras. They're not connected to the central terminal and are all just linked locally? Are the control rooms separate for each zone? Seems like it's for security reasons, but it's rather unconventional. And it's all inconvenient. This is... Object Alpha. Response successful. Side effect of losing aggression detected. Discarding. Object Beta. Response successful. Side effect of fleeing from the responsive subject detected. Discarding. Subject Gamma. Response failure. Loss of control due to core meltdown. Initiating cryogenic suspension in level 1 quarantine to resume experimentation after stabilization. Edwin? A large CO in a place like this? Here they come! Damn it, why does this always happen at the dead ends? The cradle will activate soon. We'll seal off all the gates, so just hold up a little longer. Alright, well, do the thing, girls. Oh, I finally get what this fucking thing is. It's to nullify these damn spawners. That's funny.
チャンスを作ればいいんです簡単ですね
Absolute crushing. They're attacking the gates. They're about to breach. Damn it. This is as much as we can do with our equipment. Hicks, can you still fight? Sorry, my arms are frozen, so I can't move them anymore. What kind of counter can't move because she's cold? What are you, a lizard? The gate's been breached. We're done for. Oh. Why did they all stop? Huh? What? Maybe those CEOs froze over because it's cold. They're moving? The CEOs are falling back. What do? Do we shoot them? Wait. Let's not provoke them. Seems like they ran away, right? Well, that's a first. Was there a function in the cradle that chases CEOs away? That can't be. Aha! It is the lolly girl! You're... Wait! Hey, wait! Stop! Where are you going, Captain? There's someone else here! Chase her! Wait, what? Wait a minute! I can't run because I'm frozen all over! Huffing and puffing. I'm getting dizzy. The withdrawal symptoms just happened to appear at the worst time. Where did she go? Ah, she flew away. She's over there! Wait! Captain, it's dangerous over there! What? So we're gonna have the dino guy pop up, I guess, sooner or later, too. Because they always kind of are together. Catch defying cuteness. What? Did the floor collapse? This facility's deteriorating. It's not very stable. From this height, I don't think she made it. Edwin Freeheart. I need to find that man. Who am I speaking to? Miss Diana Freeheart? Excuse me, we're investigators from the administration. Edwin Freeheart. Is this person your husband? Yes, he is. He's probably working at the lab right now. What brings you here? We're sorry to tell you this news, but your husband is currently missing. If you're looking to pull a scam, you got the wrong person. I've been working for 3 nights straight and I'm extremely tired. Edwin Freeheart is currently wanted worldwide for violating the administration's technology secure policies. You can see it on TV right now. What? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm afraid we can't share the details with you as they're classified. If your husband returns, please let us know. We'll help you avoid getting involved in any potential danger. Wait. He does research on corruption in order to save lives. What exactly did he do wrong? Last night, covert human experiments conducted by the Northern Union in the counterside were discovered. It was a large-scale project aiming to artificially manipulate COs, which also involved human experimentation. What? That can't be. My husband has no ties to the Northern Union. The Northern Union announced that Edward Freeman was their chief consultant and supervisor of that project. My husband is someone who cherishes his family. Are you saying that such person committed crimes while deceiving his family? Northern Union is known for not hesitating to use any means necessary. But he can't rule out the possibility he might have been taken advantage of by them. That's why we're here to help. If you ever get in touch with your husband, please follow the instructions we gave you. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a call from the hospital where my daughter is. Hello? Breaking news! Excuse me? She disappeared? What do you mean by that? Last night, research violating the administration's policy was discovered in a military zone located in the Northern Union. Goddamn Russia. Her guardian took her away a week ago? Wait a minute. How could this... The Foreign Affairs Administrator of the Northern Union rebutted, saying that the project has no relation to national affairs. Agreeing to provide a list of overseas nationals who are involved in the project and to issue warrants for their arrest. Nope, Hicks is here. Oh, she's awake. Phew, looks like the bleeding stopped. Hicks, how long was I out for? About 2 hours? We wasted too much time. Need to get back quickly. Ugh. Oh, be careful. You fell from quite the height. Still, good thing the suit was sturdy enough to keep you alive. I feel fine. Just a bit dizzy from the withdrawal. That shot. It's purified Ethereum liquid. Corruption syndrome, right? Yeah. It's something you get when you ride down the elevator regularly for over 5 years. I'm surprised you know about it. Most people think I'm a drug addict. Both my brothers and I had it before, but we couldn't afford many shots, though. Did becoming a counter help you beat it? I've heard of rare cases like that, but I didn't expect to see one here. That's right. That's how I'm still alive. I always felt regret. It would have been better if my brother became counter instead of me. Where are the other guys? I don't know. I jumped right after you when you fell. And you didn't get hurt? Counters sure are tough. Not quite. I broke a shin bone and passed out for a while. I heal fast, though, so I'm okay now. You went through all that for me? I told you, my mission is to protect you. I'll get on my back. I'll get us back up. Okay. Hold on. I just heard a voice coming from over there. A voice? This is... Stipple Johnson Expedition. Does anyone copy? We've been ambushed by an unidentified enemy. Please, anyone, help us! This is... Stipple Jackson Expedition. Does anyone copy? It's on auto-repeat. The signal's been coming from here all along. There are corpses gathered here. 1.147, 1.125, 109.425. The coordinates matches the ones I received from the distress call a few days ago. I didn't think we'd run into the advanced party like this. They were probably all killed by Dino Guy. Because I know Dino Man's down here. Because if the Lolly CO is running around, Dino Man is around too. Yeah, Yanni Ka is the only counter we can rely on. She has a strong sense of responsibility and is willing to put her life in danger. Target located. I thought he already took it away, but he hid it here. HQ, do you copy? Requesting reinforcements to assist with the retrieval. Damn, are the comms out? What? What's going on? It's an ambush! We've been found out! Fire! Return fire! That wasn't the CO's doing. These are bullet holes. Wow, this person got his lungs pierced. He must have suffered a lot. I just checked the black box records. The advanced party was ambushed by someone. The ambusher must be the target we're after. If this person is armed, we might face some resistance. Yeah. I wouldn't tell you not to hurt him, but just don't kill him. I don't mind getting hurt. I'll take him down even without hurting him. But if he attacks you, Spencer, I'll have no choice but to fight back. It's not worth throwing your life over. I hear you can't use your remarkable counter ability if you run out of Ethereum, no? Whatever dangerous thing you do, live to fight another day first, okay? You act cold, but you're actually a kind person, Spencer. Whatever. Spencer? You're picking up the advanced party's gun? It won't be very useful against COs. Yeah, I know. But the advanced party had the same job as us. Why did they bring conventional weapons with them? Good point. Maybe they didn't need to bring the intruder back alive? Yeah. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Hey, wait for me, Spencer! Good thing we put down guiding lights on our way back here, or we would have been lost. Are we really going up that elevator? You didn't forget our contract, did you? If we return without any results, we'll be in for a world of hurt. Come on. We failed our mission the moment our captain fell. Or what? You think we could bring back the intruder with just the two of us? That's what I thought. You don't think we could do it either. Hey, look behind you. Huh? Agent Gallo? Oh, is it fucking Shadow? You're alive? What happened? Go. Back. Die. What are you saying? We can't hear you. Flesh. Blood, too. Are you crazy? Why are you shooting me? Out of the way! You killed him? Hey, take off his suit. What? Me? Huh? What the? His skin's all blue and dried up like a mummy. Have you seen anything like this? I don't think so. I think I remember seeing something similar when a homeless guy got stuck in a warehouse and was found like a month later. The wound on his neck. It's a bit rough, but it went right through the jugular. COs don't go for weak spots like this. You're making me nervous. What are you trying to say? Let's get on the elevator first. Yeah, whatever. Tell me, fucking vampire? Huh? Why is it not working? Hold on, the panel's not turning on. He wasn't aiming for you in the first place. He nailed the elevator's control panel. What? That's nonsense. The corpse walked all this way here just to bust our only way home? Who's gonna believe this nonsense? Maybe there's an emergency exit at the place we can escape from. Yeah, facility that big in the counter side, there must be an escape pod going to the normal side somewhere, right? Guess we have no choice but to bet on that. Well, shit, something's going on here. Having no means of escape is the worst situation to be in. When their lifeline is severed, only a few people are able to maintain their composure. And more of the same, okay. Looks like we got a whole fucking team worth. Alright then. I'll go with the usual, which is Rivet and I like money. Then we'll bring in... Hey, you know what? Hide. Gonna use Spencer because yes. And then we'll bring in the tower, Flex. At least I think that's how her name is said. And from there, let's see. Yeah, why not? We'll bring the dragon dino. It used to be a beast of a fucking thing, but then they nerfed it, which made me sad. Yeah, fuck it. Ooh, I'm tired. I didn't think you really would carry me all the way up here. You alright? Don't worry, I'll be fine after a small break. But I don't see the others. Maybe they went off to investigate on their own? I fell off a cliff. They could have taken the elevator back up thinking I was dead. No way. If they did, they're the worst. Huh? Well, you did carry me a long way. No wonder you're hungry. I'm glad they left their supplies behind. It's instant beef stew. You okay with that? Oh, thanks. What's wrong? Not enough? No, that's not it. If it's fine with you, can I eat alone over there? Sure, but why? I'm not used to other people seeing me eat. G-Wing, hangar and medical facilities. She's a fucking vampire, isn't she? Hey, you find anything here? Yeah, just like we thought. I found a normal diving bell. Normal side diving bell. Still in good shape. Nice. Let's get on that thing and get out of here. No, we need a lot of Ethereum to get the diving bell's dive up and running. Right now, it's out of juice. God damn it. This place isn't a mine. How are we gonna find Ethereum? Take down some COs? There must be a medical center nearby. Let's hope there's some medical Ethereum left there. Huh? I just heard something from the ceiling. What was that? It's the corruption ray detection the advanced party had. It's telling us that the surrounding corruption environment is undergoing rapid change. Could there be COs around here? Yeah, and very close. They're coming. Leave it to me. If anything pops out, I'll cut it down. Wait, I just heard gunshots. It's from the corridor next to us. Damn it, how long do we have to run for? We're gonna run out of bullets first. Hey, I see the captain over there. What? Is she really alive? What if she turned like Gallo did? What if she attacks us? We have to regroup if we want to live anyway. Kurt, Cuban! Duck as soon as you cross the barricade. Ah, crud, we're not gonna make it! Get down! Welcome, everyone! Well, the COs got sliced in half. Is this what a counter can do? More coming. Get ready to block them. Cover me. I'll get them from the front. It's too dangerous. It's too dark to tell friends apart. That's fine. I don't mind if you shoot me. Don't go complaining later. Fucking girl. I'm okay with pain.
みんな結果が全てだ。ええ、突破しましょう。
ポンプを使わないと
Typical bullshit.
これでも食らえおりゃおりゃ
出力両手を駆使する社長。
All things considered, we're fucking flailing around pretty well. And here's your generic backup. And here comes the Dino Man. Mecha Dino. With Lolly Child. Is it over? I really thought I was done for this time. Wait, the corruption ray detector's still reacting. These levels are... And this quaking... above us! Is there a CO hanging from the ceiling? I think it's looking for something. Yikes. Look at those gnarly teeth. One bite and you're Swiss cheese. Never seen a large CO like that before. It's not just a large CO. This detector is set to respond to a Category 4 or higher. Not even a Category 2, but a Category 4! Is that thing why no one's been able to make it back here alive? Back alive from here? Back off slowly. Damn it! It spotted us! It's coming this way! What do we do? Fight? It'll take more than a counter to defeat that thing. Run to the gate! As they come out of hibernation, we were like rats in a trap. Whether we liked it or not, we had to rely on one another. Phew, that was close. Quiet, doesn't seem to be following us. I never had my heart race this fast in a while. What was that? A Category 4 CO Eater. It's an entity with a special sensory organ that will detect CRF used by counters from afar. What? That showed up because Hicks used her power? Is that why? Sorry, Spencer. I didn't think I'd put the whole team at risk like that. Calm down. If it wasn't for you, we would have been dinner for those C Category 1s. That thing won't be leaving this facility for a while, so just watch out. I don't have to be punished? Now, we're all safe and sound, so it's all good. Good thing Captain's alive, too. I thought you were dead for sure when you fell off that cliff. Sorry for the trouble. How did you run into those COs? We ran into them while heading to the medical wing. The place was crawling with COs. Must be because of all the Ethereum there. So you encountered COs there. It's unlikely the intruders there. I mean, if you did, yes. Best we explore elsewhere first. Hey, also, the elevator's out of order. We should secure another way back first. The distortion filter should be running at the base point. But the COs found it anyway? No, the thing is, it wasn't the COs. Gallo shot the control panel. The dead man shot the panel. Yeah, a corpse cut our lifeline. Ridiculous. I guess that's the counter side for you. We found the missing advance party below. Since we achieved our first objective, we should return and regroup. We happened to find a diving bell. It's an older model, but it's in working order. Problem is we need Ethereum. But if this is a medical facility, they should have some stored for treatment. Got it. Let's give it a try then. It's dark. Is there no power here? Careful. There might be dormant COs sensitive to light in here. So using flares ought to be safer. Aye, aye, Captain. Huh? Feels like there's something ahead. Oh shit, it's the dino one. What? On Earth? Holy Jesus, I thought it was a monster! An abandoned robot? Hard to gauge how big it is just by looking at it. It doesn't seem like construction equipment. Why would a research facility have such a large robot? The detector's going off? Captain, there's no way that either thing made it all the way in here, right? No. The corruption ray's readings are different from earlier. It's fluctuating too much. It must be malfunctioning. Best to turn it off. Over here, everyone! I found an emergency exit! We didn't run into a single CO on the way here. Good thing that place we ran into wasn't far from the medical wing. Look inside this box. It's filled with top-notch purified Ethereum liquid. You won't see this much even in large hospitals. We have enough fuel and then some. Let's pocket the rest. That's too dangerous. Too much Ethereum in one place will attract COs. Yeah, I know. But isn't this a bit too tempting? Judging by your arms, seems like you like this stuff too, no? Isn't it worth the risk? Prioritize returning in one piece, Kirk. That's in order. Yeah, copy that. Captain. It's a nice toy you picked up when we weren't around. You know about this gun, Cuban? It's a Chernobyl rifle that uses large caliber rounds. Since the Great Purification War, only the Northern Union has dealt with such reckless anti-personnel weapons. The Northern Union? Yeah. And seeing something like that here gives me a pretty good idea what this place is all about. This plane ain't a forward base built by some company during the exploration days. It's one of the many traces of the Chernobylism established by those treacherous nationalists. Do you know why scientists who believe they're above everyone else all worship the Northern Union? They're the only organization that helps them realize their twisted ideals. They have enough money to build experimental bases in the ditch and the counterside, and the balls to ignore the administration's regulations. They conduct not just human experiments, but also experiments on artifacts and COs, like scavengers. It's a den of rogues who love delving into things prohibited by the administration. Do people who work in those places receive punishment? Some are behind bars, like us. But even if they meet a miserable end, I've never seen anyone regret it. Nobody who does this kind of work is sane in the first place. Looks like you had some of that sword on your side too. Someone of that sword on your side, by your side too, huh? I was once in charge of bodyguarding a scientist called Judas at the Northern Union. Not even that psycho, who conducted human experiments, loved his daughter more than anything. That's funny. A human who disregards life, raising a child. But when it came down to it, he pulled the trigger without hesitation when his own daughter became a test subject. And then, when he rationalized his actions by saying that it was all part of the experiment, I got sick of it all. I heard he went missing recently. I can only hope he ended up in hell. I'm sorry for making this hard on you, Diana. I know how tough it is for our daughter to have an irreplaceable father, although it was always out on business trips and can't even drop by the hospital. The project will soon be complete. When I come back, I'll fulfill my duties as a father that I've neglected until now. For the happiness of our family, I'll make sure of it. Please, just wait a little bit more. I hope so, too. For a scientist who sacrifices humanity for his ideals, Hellfire would be suiting. Would be, yes. But do they get it? Diving bell. The diving bell is a very antiquated method of escape. Even more so, given the history of science. Given that the history of science directed at the counterside is only 20 years old. Aye, we gotta be fighting the Eater. Okay, we're fighting the Eater now. So now we're gonna bring you, and I'll make her the leader. And we'll bring Spencer too, and then... You know, I'll bring Dash just cuz, and then... We'll bring Dino and Lolly. We got enough fuel. How much would this Ethereum cost? Older models have such terrible mileage. Diving bells have several persistent issues besides fuel efficiency. The process of burning Ethereum into energy is very loud and time-consuming. With all these COs in the facility, they'll be swarming us once we get this thing up and running. Give me a break. Then what do we have to do? Well, we charge up the diving bell. Hicks will burn the remaining Ethereum in the medical wing to drive away the COs. Once the preparations are complete, we'll fire a signal to rendezvous and escape together. I hope this doesn't attract the Category 4's attention. Eaters respond only with counter abilities, not to Ethereum combustion. Won't be easy, but as long as Hicks doesn't use her abilities, then there shouldn't be any risk of attracting its attention. Don't worry, I won't use my abilities even if I die. Alright, let's charge up this thing. And yet, here's the Eater immediately. I thought you said it wasn't supposed to come. Well, it's pretty much dead even without my star players here. Hey, what the fuck? Okay. That was simple. Thruster's all warmed up. Energy's all charged. Both of you, hurry up. We need to get out of here. Wait, Hicks hasn't come back yet. We already fired the signal. She's not back yet. She's probably dead. If you want to wait any longer, they'll start targeting the pod and we're all dead. The gate's been breached. Kirk, I'll set up the cradle. You go support the gate barricade. What? Why is the pod moving? Kirk, what are you doing? If you want to die that badly, go do it yourselves. Don't drag me into it. I don't plan on staying in this dreadful headscape or returning to that filthy prison. Bastard. Kirk, you bastard! Ah! Cuba! Damn it. What's this? A blackout? What's happening? Why'd the pod suddenly stop? Wait. What the hell is that thing? Ah! I'm guessing Dino Man got awakened and killed Kurt. Darkness and chaos enveloped us in an instant. Someone's final screams were swiftly drowned out by a deafening roar that could tear through metal. A chilling resonance cascaded up from the top, like an avalanche. As the rhythmless footsteps of COs drew closer and closer to me, I felt my body convulsing as the floor gave way beneath me. Well, shit. The corruption syndrome. The curse that takes away people's futures. Perhaps the moment I categorized it as a disease, I began attempting to solve the unsolvable. There are many diverse types of corrupt syndrome symptoms. Losing the sense of taste and losing one's language abilities are typical symptoms in the advanced stages. It pains me every time I have to talk about these things with the patients' families. But terminal patients in the final stages of the corruption syndrome are usually far from painless. Considering the pain the patient is going through, it might be worth reconsidering the life support she's on. Hey, what's up, a Goblin Slayer? Not too bad. I know that she's under a lot of pain right now. But we need a little more time. Dr. Freeheart. I'm not saying this as a physician, but as a fellow scholar. I don't believe the purified Ethereum liquid can be a perfect cure. You already know that reversing corruption is impossible, don't you? Diana Freeheart, a promising figure in the academia who first demonstrated the effectiveness of purified... Alright, thanks. See you around, Inferno. Well, I'm going to be wrapping things up whenever Act 2 ends here. And then I don't know what the hell I'm doing later today. Stream-wise. I haven't really been feeling SWTOR, at least streaming-wise, these days. Because normally I'd be doing that right now, but... We're kind of half playing catch-up, because normally I'd be doing this yesterday. But I had to dig motto. A prominent figure in academia who first demonstrated the effectiveness of purified Ethereum liquid in treating corruption syndrome patients. I acknowledge the achievements you've made so far, but further investment may be difficult. Today's a good day regardless. Yeah, just one more year. Please. I just need another year. People are beginning to see the clear limitations of purified Ethereum liquid. Excuse me. And the administration is hoping we stop at this point. If the administration, with its strict regulations on Ethereum, terminates the Ethereum supply contract with our pharmaceutical company, then we'll truly be out of options. I'm sorry for making this hard on you, Diana. I know how tough it is for our daughter to have a irresponsible father who always is out on business trips and can't even drop by the hospital. Sure you do. If you knew how often our child looks for her dad every day, you wouldn't be able to laugh like this. I feel sorry, but I'm also happy knowing that she thought of her dad even when I wasn't there. So, from now on, I think I'll make some recordings whenever I have time while working. What her dad ate today, what he did. She must be curious. Yeah, it's a shame it's not a video, but I'm sure she'll like it. This project is very confidential, so I barely got permission to bring in a recorder. When will you be back? Before her birthday, at least? The project will soon be completed. When I come back, I'll fulfill my duties as a father that I've been neglecting until now. For the happiness of our family, I'll make sure of it. Please, just... Ollie's here! Sexy these days. They're using charm magic. Natural charisma. Done. You're all bandaged up, so it won't hurt anymore. Or maybe it'll hurt just a little less. You are... It's the lolly! Wait! You caught me. You chased off the COs that time, didn't you? I'll go with that, alright, yeah. Yeah. The black monster. Scaring them chases them away. Who are you? Where did you come from? Shepard. Shepard didn't come from everywhere. This is Shepard's home. Home. You didn't come down here on the elevator? Elevator? Shepard was born here. Shepard never came down. You were born here? Does that mean she remained in the counterside even after the research facility was abandoned? Shepard, it's dangerous here. Let's go outside together. No. Shepard promised to stay hidden at home. Promised who? Shepard said too much. Wait! Yeah, you shouldn't have let go. I lost her again. How could she be so fast when she's so small? I don't know, flying? Hello? That voices. I think I heard footsteps. Is someone there? I mean, Hicks. Hicks? Hicks is here too, apparently. Alright, well that's Act 2, so... It's interesting, in a way. We're trying to find a terrorist in the counter side, essentially, who may or may not be Spencer/Diana's husband, because she's been trying to find that asshole for a fucking few months, because he fucking ran away and took the daughter with him after it was like, oh, guess what? You're working for the equivalent of Russia. Was he blowing up in the counter side? No, worse. He's working for the equivalent of Russia, and the equivalent of Russia in this universe conducts human experiments on counter-side related bullshit. So, like, hybrid abomination type things that is classified as illegal in this world, but the Northern Union, which is Russia in this universe, says, we're gonna fucking do it anyway. Classic, yeah. So, basically this lady, ever since that fucking went crazy, she was a scientist, but then she decided to change careers into what's called a lifter, which, according to the lore that just was explained to me in the story, a lifter is someone who's like a contractor who goes case by case, dives into the counter side to retrieve items or, you know, dead people or other shit like that, because somehow she thinks her husband escaped into the counter side with the daughter, and so she's trying to use that as an excuse to try and look for them. But because of that, she has contracted corruption syndrome, which means that she's going to die sooner or later from basically cancer. Only worse. And the administration reached out and were like, yo, could you find this terrorist for us since you're a professional in this very hazardous job field? You gotta go to level 5 of this crevice. I know level 5's a death sentence, but don't worry, we'll hook you up with a pretty cool team. So she fucking agreed. All the convict, it was like a mix of convicts and the one CO. Not CO, counter. All the convicts are dead now. I knew one was gonna turn coward and try to be like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. I knew that was gonna happen sooner or later. But right now, it seems like only her and Hicks are left. And Hicks is the one behind the experiments. He's at least involved. They claimed he was the chief researcher behind the whole thing. Hasn't been proven exactly, but this is what the Northern Union's nationalist group is claiming. So they're looking for his ass, and he may or may not be in this facility. let's see. Where the fuck is she? There she is. This is Hicks, by the way, who is, you know, that's her real name. May or may not be a vampire as well. Just because she has something apparently with blood. Seems obvious enough. Yeah. But this one at least works for the administration, so we'll see what the hell happens, but still. She likes blood. We call that cannibal, not vampire. I don't know, man. I mean, the way that she hides her fucking mouth and shit. She doesn't... She apparently is very shy when people see her eat, so I think that's when her fangs come out. There is another vampire in this show. I mean, in the series. And, it's this one. Don't know about her yet. But this one is definitely a vampire. Who is trying to be a nun. It's just like vampire going through withdrawal syndrome. But, yeah, I mean, I know there's stories relating to this creature. Well, 2-for-1 deal. Fucking crazy mecha dino man here, and, Shepard, the lolly. Which, my theory is, I'm thinking Shepard is Spencer's daughter. I call her Caveman. It's a theory. She talks like one at least. Nah, I mean, you can talk in the third person. There's people that do that. Caveman speak is more one word pause. I go eat thing, do this. Never seen people talk like it's rare, but it does happen. Where they go like they just say their name, just be like, Bob going to take care of this thing now. Bob go out and eat food or shit like that. It's rare, but it happens. People do that shit. Though I think it's a little more common for people going like this one or some shit too. I know that it's weird little quirks. It does happen though. I think I recall a kid doing that in real life now that I remember. It was amusing. The kid was like young as shit, so a lot of people thought it was cute, but still. Especially considering this one talks about how she likes ice. So you're saying it's natural. No, I'm saying it happens. I have a theory, and I'm pretty sure fucking Shepard here is Diana's kid. Not confirmed yet, but I'm pretty fucking sure. I'll take that, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Edwin went under a different atlas too, because one of the other convicts did mention that he was working as a bodyguard for one of the scientists in the Northern Union. He's like, yeah, he did horrific science, human experiments But he was also raising a daughter. So it was like weird. And then his daughter became an experiment and he just didn't give a shit anymore. And he just did it. And that's when I'm just like, and then he's just like, and that's when I just fucking walked away. And I'm like, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's all connected in that way too. Counterside tends to do that with its writing. But we got 2 acts down. Continue more next week. Seems like I got pretty much the same days off next week. So, though hopefully it'll be on Wednesday like I usually do instead of Thursday. Excuse me, god damn. Anyway. Let's see, it's 1 o'clock now. I kind of got thrown off this week by a few things, so I don't know exactly what the hell I'm going to be doing today, later. We'll see what happens. I might stream later today, I might not. I don't know yet, because I know I've been taking a little bit of a break with my writing, but I got to pick that up soon too. And then the other hand, I know I gotta go into work earlier today, so I'm like, I kind of don't want to do things. So, I don't know. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. If worse comes to worse, though, next time I plan on streaming will be Tuesday. Whether I sleep in or not in the morning is the question. But definitely Warhammer Total War in the afternoon. We get to start a new campaign. And I'm... Actually, wait, isn't that one update supposed to happen next week? Nah, whatever, I'll fucking deal with it later. Anyway. Alright, people, thanks for coming by, at least saying hello. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times you guys are in. And we'll see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye, have a wonderful time, we'll see you later.